What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We are rolling. Episode 238. Welcome back, Leaner Nation. We do not lean back and do the rock away. You ever done the rock away?
No.
I don't even know how you do the rock away. We're not leaning back. We're leaning in. Leaner Nation. We need some new merch. I want a shirt that says I'm a leaner.
Yeah.
Would you rock one?
Yeah. A hoodie.
A hoodie.
Yeah.
I'm a leaner.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to come out. In the next 2 years, I promise to put one out. Welcome back, everybody. We are jumping into leadership content. Why do we talk about leadership? Why is this podcast about leadership? Everything's about leadership. Why? Because everything rises and falls on leadership. The greatest felt need in your home, the greatest felt need in your marriage, the greatest felt need in your parenting and in your organization is your leadership. We need you to lead. We need you to lead really well. So thank you for your yes and for leading in whatever capacity that you are leading in. We're jumping into some questions and what?
Answers.
No, they're responses, Zach. They're not. I'm kidding.
My bad.
Oh, Zach Attack. I'm just kidding with you, man. We are giving some answers, some leaners through in some questions. We'll just continue on with some of them. Here's the first question we're answering today. How do you handle inconsistent people? You get rid of them. I'm kidding. You just go, well, here's the most consistent thing that you can walk in. You can consistently not come back. I'm kidding. I always think, it is my privilege. It is my honor to paint the visions, the values, and the standards. It's my honor to go, this is going to be the framework that we work within. Here's our vision. These are our values. These are our standards. And then what happens is I am not the bad guy. The mission is the bad guy. The values are the bad guy. The standards are the bad guys. So a lot of people think they need more clarity on how to handle leadership issues. I just think you need more courage. You need more courage to deal with the inconsistencies that people will not rise to. So what am I really saying? You got to hold them accountable. You got to have uncomfortable conversations. And it's not personal. It's just that we've all signed up. We've all subscribed to this vision and these values and these standards. So because I love you and I love what we're building, I've got to talk to you about your inconsistencies. And if they stay inconsistent, then we're going to have a further conversation about your future or lack thereof around here. So how do you deal with it? You deal with it head on, not passive aggressive, not putting your head in the sand and ignoring it. You got to deal with issues head on. Second question today. What did you build into your church culture early on that became most valuable today? Church merch. I'm kidding again. Come on, Zach. You got the hoodie. But tell everybody what you're wearing today. What do you got on?
The Zoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about on your dome? What are you wearing up there up top?
Oh, the Herd Night. I love this hat. Hat.
That's a strong hat. What we built early on, right away when I read this question, I thought of honor. Recently, I was with a pastor, and he was telling me transition his church. And his hope was to transition it and stay in it. After he gave it up and transitioned somebody in, people started looking at him and going, why are you still here? Why are you still around? I thought you're not the pastor anymore. Why are you still here? And he said something to me that really, really stands out. He said, we're different. I didn't build my church on honor. And at the end of the day, that's what ran us out of town. And I will say the thing that I am so glad that we built our church on is honor. We honor up, we honor down, we honor all around. We honor. Honor is the thing that unlocks people's full potential. Honor is the thing that allows us to get the best out of people. And I will never regret building a culture of honor. We honor one another And because we honor, we get everybody's best. So great questions going on here at Leadership Lean In. Zacatech, how you feeling today? We are on episode 238.
Feeling great. Let's go.
You're feeling good.
Oh, yeah.
Louisiana's in a good spot right now. Shreveport's
It's
feeling
flooding.
all right. Stop.
It's flooding.
I have no idea. I bring it up out of nowhere. What was the Duck Dynasty thing? What was it called? Swamp? Did they have swamp in the title?
I think Swamp People.
Swamp People.
That was down south. Yeah.
Was that in Louisiana or not?
Yeah, I think so. Around New Orleans.
Man, you guys are wild, man. You
Crazy.
guys are crazy. Okay, we're jumping in today. Here's the title of today's talk. Growth will happen when your love is in order. And I just think you can never separate leadership and love. You lead because you love people. You lead because you love achieving. You love building. You love helping. You love serving. So you can never separate leadership and love. And I think you got to live, love, eat, pray. Kidding, that's a movie. You gotta live, you gotta lead, and you've gotta love. Love your life, love what you do. One of the things that's so true about leadership is your love has to be in order. When your love is out of order as a leader, that's when you start getting jammed. I love leading so much. I love my title. I love my position. I love the weight. I love the authority. I love the money. No, it's not in order. Everything about your life must be in order. Remember, God never blesses chaos. He only blesses order. So get your ducks in a row and get your love in order. Give you 4 things today to consider in your leadership. Here's number 1. Hate is when love meets disappointment. Pause. Heavy pause. That's a bar right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hate. Listen to this, Zach. Hate is when love meets disappointment. Let me say it in Spanish. Hate is when love meets disappointment. If I could speak Spanish right there, I would have just bodied that thing right there. Hate is when love meets disappointment. Think about this just one more time. Just I know you're listening in your car or whatever. You know you're on your jog. Hate. What is hate? Why do they hate? Why do they hate me? Why do they hate them? Why do they hate everything? Hate is when love meets disappointment. Everybody that hates you probably at one time used to love you. But you disappointed them. You let them down. You did something. You said something. You didn't say something. You didn't do something. Disappointment is that crazy thing where I'm so disappointed in your actions. I'm so disappointed in the results. I'm so disappointed. You know, what is the proverb? Hope deferred makes the heart sick. When someone is filled with disappointment, that once was love turns into crazy hate. There's a crazy story in the Bible about this. One of David's kids. He's in love with his sister. This is not good.
It's terrible.
He's in love with his sister. He gets bad counsel. Remember, you are only one friendship away from destroying your life. He gets bad counsel to go basically sleep with his sister. When he gets with his sister, he was so in love with her, sleeps with his sister. This is crazy stuff. It's in the Bible. It says in the end, he hated her more than he ever loved her. And I just think you got to be careful about getting your love in order, because if you get disappointed by what you love, you're going to end up hating ministry, hating church, hating your pastors, hating your boss, hating your spouse, hating your kids. Where did hate show up? Your love got disappointed. Can I just encourage you? Love is filled with all kinds of disappointment. The only thing that we can really bank on for the future is disappointment. You can disappoint yourself. You can be disappointed by results, outcomes, disappointed by politicians, disappointed by people in leadership. Disappointment is all around us. The question is, what are you going to do with your disappointment? How will you put that in order? Where do you go to handle your delays and your destructive thinking and your disappointments that happen in life? Disappointment is inevitable. We all get disappointed. You disappoint yourself. How will you deal with it when the swamp comes for you? What do you think? What stands out to you, Zach Attack?
In church, you see that all the time. People who, they start off loving the church, they get involved, they get plugged in, and I mean, they're coming in hot, and then something happens, and then boom, they're gone,
So disappointed with how you guys handled that. My friend, I heard that you said this about my friend. I heard you did this to my friend. We're so disappointed. Hate. I started in love, turned into hate.
Exactly, yeah.
When hate meets disappointment. Hey, disappointment, how are you? That's how it ends. So you got to get your love in order. Number 2, the enemy is a master of trying to make us go look for what we already have. Let me say that again. The enemy is a master of trying to make us go look for what we already have. Ain't that the truth? You've got to be careful, because if your love isn't in order, man, do I love these kids. Man, do I love my house. Man, do I love where I work. Man, do I love my city. Don't get stooped into believing it's better out there. Oh, you could go have a new spouse. You can have a new church. You can get a new job. You can get a new... No, you already have that. You already have a great life. You already have a good community. You already have everything you're looking for. You already have. I'm convinced that everything you need, you already have. God's good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying. God is good. He's already supplied it. And the enemy, don't get stooped into thinking you got to go out to find it. No, you already... Who are you kidding? You already have everything that you need. Don't be stooped by the enemy to go look for what's already in your bank account, already in your relationship account, already in your marriage account. It's already there. So get your love in order so you don't go out and look for stuff that you already got.
That's right. If you don't catch it, you'll miss it.
Ooh, Swamp King. If you don't catch it, you miss it. You ever see this happen to somebody where they think the grass is greener on the other side, and they think it's going to be so much better in that city, or so much better in that job, and they go and they are regretful, they're remorseful, because they're like, man, I did all that work, all that moving, all that chasing, and I actually think it was better back there.
Of course, yeah.
It's a sad reality, right?
It is, absolutely.
And I think it's the lie that we have to all be careful to look out for, that we don't pursue the thing that we already have. You already have love. Don't go looking for new love. Don't go looking for different money. Don't go. Your church is amazing. Stay at your church. Stay planted in your house. You're going to be fresh and flourishing in every season if you just get planted. So, number 3, our entire lives are led by our affections. So be careful not to speak unwell of what you love. My God, do I love this one. Let's pay attention to the back end. Be careful to not speak unwell of what you love. Your affections are so important. They are so critical to your future. So because I love all the examples I'm giving and using today, I refuse to speak unwell of them. I'm not going to speak unwell of my spouse. I love Julia. Why would I ever speak unwell of Julia? I love my kids. Why would I speak unwell of everything that I love, that have my affections? I just refuse to be somebody that sits around and talks bad and is divisive about what I love. If you love it, cherish it. If you love them, protect them. If you love them, speak well of them. Why? Because the power of life and death is in the tongue. So how could I speak death or unwell over what I love? That wouldn't even make sense. Your affections are so important. You have to guard them. You have to protect them. You have to make sure that they're taken care of. One of the ways that I guard my affections is I never speak unwell about what I love. So the Lakers, you can have all your opinions, you little Stephen A. Smith, but I'm not speaking unwell of my Lakers. Dodgers, say whatever you want about Shohei and how much money we spent. That's your business. I'm not speaking unwell. The Seattle Seahawks, you don't think that we're going to go back-to-back Super Bowl champions? That's all right. You weren't even believing us last year this time, and we won the Super Bowl. Why do we need your faith at this time? I'm never going to speak unwell. The only people I'm speaking unwell of, you already know, player, Clippers, Cowboys, every Sunday. Clippers, Cowboys, I rest my case. Clippers, Cowboys, they're getting bashed every week.
I love it.
Who are you? Who do you root for?
I'm not even a sports guy.
No, don't say stuff like that, Zach Attack. Don't do that. Don't. Just choose a team with me right now. Do you want me to choose your teams for you?
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, well, okay, obviously Dodgers. I love baseball.
Okay, so there you go. You're a Dodger fan.
Dodgers,
Okay, okay. What about basketball? Where are we going? Come on.
Lakers.
Okay,
sure.
so Lakers, you're already 2 for 2. And then what are you going to go football? Let's go to the third one.
Oh, man, I really hate football.
You don't like it.
I don't like. Yeah, sorry.
We
Love meets disappointment.
where was the disappointment with football?
I think I just didn't get it for a long time.
We'd love to have you over at the Seahawks. You're more than welcome to be a Seahawks fan with us.
Absolutely. Nobody's ever asked me to be a fan of their team.
We just created a moment.
Let's go. That was a moment.
We're happy to have you with Seattle.
I gotta go get a shirt.
I don't even have a shirt. You just gotta be a fan. Never speak unwell of what you love. If your love is in its order, I might make comments about the weather, sports teams, this, that, and the other. I am never speaking unwell of what I love. Those of you that listen to this podcast that are in ministry, remember, no one else's opinion of your ministry matters more than your own. It doesn't matter what they think. It matters what you think. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. Never speak unwell of what you love. Here's the last one today, number 4. The only reason why God gives us consolation is for times of desolation. And I just love this. By the way, you never grow in seasons of consolation. You never grow in seasons of success. The mountaintop of success when everything is roses and great and fun and taking off and abounding, and we got excess and we got access and we got favor and we got blessing and we got Super Bowls and we got Dodgers back to back. You never grow in consolation. Desolation? Buckle up. Grab the Kleenex. Go get another ice cream. This is not fun. This is not hard. This is hard. This is not easy. But you're growing. You never grow in seasons of consolation. But every time you're in that desolation. I got a buddy right now that's getting body slammed. But guess what? He's growing. And he's changing. And he's evolving. And he's becoming. And I would like to argue that the only reason why God gives you consolation is to prepare you for desolation. Because he knows there's other stuff that's missing in you that he's got to develop in you. You got a great future and a great calling on your life. You're such an amazing leader. You got such a massive potential. But you will never fulfill your potential unless we go through the desolation. And you get some molding and some shaping and some changing and some rearranging and some softening and some repenting and some chiseling. And I went by the potter's house the other day and there he was just messing with the clay. So, if your love is in order and you love God, you'll be okay with desolation. You'll embrace it instead of running from it. You'll consider it pure joy if your love is in order. But if you don't, you'll chase consolation. You'll chase comfort, convenience, easy access, shortcuts. So what I'm trying to say to you is buckle up. And if you're in a season where things are being refined, pruned, disciplined, thank God. Consolation will come eventually. Maybe a couple years. But who cares? We embrace the desolation because we know it's producing in us what is lacking. And what's lacking? A lot. Let's be honest. I'm lacking a lot. You're lacking a lot. So thank God that he loves us enough to continue the process of developing and training. If your love is in order, you will love him in the highs and the lows, the peaks and the pits, the roses and the thorns. And so keep going. Remember, you can't grow unless your love is in order. Leaners, man, from Swamp King, Zach Attack, and myself, we're rooting for you. There's more people that are for you than there are those that are against you. And you, my friend, are doing better than you think you are. We'll see you next time at Leadership Leaning. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Share this podcast. Help invite people into the community of Leaner Nation. We'd love for you to do that. We'll see you next time.